I'm begging and pleading. Oh. Hey guys, and welcome to Kneeling Music. I'm O'Neil Donald, and Brandy performed Beggin and Pleadin live at Black Girls Rock on BET. If you don't know, Beggin and Pleadin is actually some vital music for Brandy right now, because on the song she is singing like she has never sung before. Like this recording is very raw, it's very churchy and bluesy, but it also features Brandy using parts of her range that she doesn't normally use in her studio recording. And for me as a musician and as a music analyst, my thing was, I want to hear her do this live. Not that I didn't think that she was able to do it live, but I wanted to hear her do it. And lo and behold, we have it here on Black Girls Rock on BET. I really want to break down how Brandy did at Black Girls Rock. So to start off, let's go from the beginning of the verse. Let's hear how she's hitting the man, boy, why you make it so hard? Let's just hear how she's doing it. And a little bit of a preface, Brandy actually lowered the key of Beggin and Pleadin for this performance. She's usually in E flat minor, well, for the studio version of the song. And for this live version, she's actually in D minor. Absolutely clean. Listen. Okay, Brandy came on that absolutely clean. If you listen to it very closely, there was a lot of space between each note. And I think even more space than the actual studio version of the song. She went, man, boy, why you make it so hot? Like, it was very, very sharp and accurate. And when she went up to "No, am I wrong?", like, she hit it differently than she did in the studio. She added some vibrato and made it a little bit more churchy. No, I did my wrong. One thing I love about Brandy is that she has so many dynamics and, I guess, timbres to her voice. And when she was hitting the beginning of the verse, she was in, I guess, a darker timbre. And then as she comes up in register, and I guess she did it purposely, she kind of switched her timbre to really lighten her voice and become a little bit brighter. I guess a little bit more nasal brilliance was in there. That I was hurt, told you, walk out that door and you can keep your last name. Like, she made it a lot more brilliant and bright, which is great. Now, before we get into this chorus, let me just say that Brandy is in the mid-high, I would say even high part of her range for almost the entirety of the song. And I want to really see how she treats it. Let's see what she does. Yeah! Yeah, oh gosh, I'm telling you, she keeps adding more and more vibrato. Like, give me, and she lets it rumble for a bit, and she, like, just lets it loose, like she's here to stay. And seeing as I watched this performance already, I actually want to show you guys some of the alterations that Brandy is doing in the second verse to the melody that is there. Brandy is a masterful vocalist. She's a master of melody, and she's a master of melismatic melody, just changing the runs just to fit the mood that she's feeling in the song. Here when she sings "Stopped Wearing My Ring," she brings it all the way down into her lower register. She is a beast. Yeah! Second chorus, here we go. Yeah! Oh man, because in the studio version, she actually, she stays with the "forgive me," but here she just gives you a little bit more Brandy. She goes, "forgive," like it's, oh man, Brandy. Okay, now we're getting into the last chorus, and the thing about the last chorus is that in the studio version, Brandy was singing in F sharp 5. Multiple F sharp 5s. And if you are a Brandy fan, you'll know that F sharp 5s and F5s are a rarity for her. They're like a rare chocolate. She can do them when she wants to, but the thing is she only does them when she wants to. And when she wants to is very, very rare. But when she does do them, they're always in pitch and they're always tasteful. So let's hear what she does on this last chorus. And watch out, because there are some mega alterations to the runs that she does. And she doesn't even fully go off, but she gives you a little bit more. Like, she didn't even give you everything in this performance. But let's hear what she does. Yeah! Oh, gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's break that down. Let's break that down. Okay, so for the first run, she lands on the 7th of that D minor chord, or D7. Let's call it D7. She lands on the 7th and then just goes down that blues scale. Hey, and then comes back up to the D. Yeah. And then hits the F5 and comes back down. And then when she comes back, she hits the E5 to like give that D5 a little bit more of a stretch. She begging and pleading, and then she goes right into the G chord that's there. She sings a run into that chord shape, and then hits the F5, but she hits this very churchy mannerism. I think the reason why I react to it so much is because you'll hear that more in churchy styles, in gospel styles, and she just allowed it to forgive me, God, or something like that. Yeah. On a final note, Brandy absolutely smashed this performance. It was very theatrical and very dramatic. However, Brandy's vocals were just on point, on fleek, on T, on the ball. They were up and they were here and present for the show. She's going to continue to be an inspiration, and even if she doesn't get like that #1 hit again, I know that she's already created a legacy in terms of singing technique, singing style. Like, she has made her mark. If you enjoyed this video, you can click the thumbs up button. You can check out my other vocal analyses here on this channel, and you can subscribe to this page if you're new, because we're here talking about music, thinking deeply about music so that we can create our own art that changes the world. I'm O'Neil Donald, this is Kneeling Music, and I'm signing off. Bye-bye. Forgive me, oh, hey, yeah, I know you, Brandy.